Fun times, fun times. Hey Jason, how are you? Salah, how are you? Oh man, what a great day. What a great day. Man, I got some serious eyelashes going on. How about this? Ah. uh, so this right here is one of those amazing features that was released at TwitchCon. That's right. That's right. Okay. Let's just give myself some. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Hey man. Ah! Ah! uh, ah! That's kind of creepy. Ah! Ah! All right. Yeah, let's keep this one for a while. TwitchCon was absolutely a blast. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this one's a little more suiting for me. I'm having so much fun with these. Joseph Whale, how are you? How are you? I thought you were streaming still. What did you? I have no idea. You missed it actually though. You missed it. Let's see. Where was it? Where was it? Hey Joseph, how are you, buddy? uh, uh, okay. that that would be so accurate. That would go great with a voice changer. Let's see what we have going on here. All right. So yeah. Man, for some reason my head feels a little compressed right now. I don't know why. It's so weird. I don't know. All right, how about this one? How about this one? So yeah, at the keynote, which unfortunately I was in line for when it happened. At the keynote, this feature called Snap Camera was announced and officially went live. So I can't even take this. Okay, how about this one? Okay, okay. So anyway, let's get down to earth a little bit here. So at TwitchCon, it was an absolute blast. There was a ton of stuff to do. There were like 50 to 60,000 people that attended. There were different areas for all the different stuff. So there was the emote museum, as they put it. Told all of the, or gave examples at least of many of the emotes that there had been, still are. There was a gaming section, but not like video games like what Twitch is like known for. I'm talking like arcade style, and that was pretty cool. Now I didn't actually play any of them, So I don't know if it was taking quarters or if they just bypassed the quarter thing. So yeah, and the museum was interesting. It wasn't like a huge thing, but it was a good thing to check out. It was definitely fun. And then and there were 2 levels within the conference center, and then you could go outside to the back area, and they had the music area and a Fortnite area. And then in front of the conference center across the street, they had something called the Omen Challenge. Now, I'm completely unfamiliar with what Omen is, or what the Omen Challenge actually. Joseph, was that to me or was that to Jason? Which either way is fine. But no, I did not specifically see it. Okay, cool. That explains why I probably didn't see it then. So anyway, so there were, like, it was a really, really large area. That's cool there. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to load up a couple images. And let's see what we get. All right, so, like, do you guys want to hear just about TwitchCon or about my entire experience going out to California all the way to coming back? Because TwitchCon was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but I left my place on Thursday and I returned back on Monday. So I was out in California for 2 extra days other than TwitchCon. So I'll let you guys let me know. And while you're responding to that, then I'll pull up a couple pictures. Awesome, Joseph. Yeah, it was. There were definitely some good stuff going on. Let's see. Can I do a full screen? No, it's going to be stupid on me. That's fine. Ooh. Okay, so this right here. Actually, let me do an inverse of this. There we go. What a great group of guys right here. So of course we have myself, Manus, Jason. We have we have Aaron Hawaii, and of course chess coach. So yeah. Yeah. I understand. Okay, so all right. So on the very first day, my wife and I got up and out of the house at 4:30 in the a.m. 4:30. Absolutely insane. The kid in the background is me. Hey, Metal Eagle, how are you? I'm going over my. Cool. Hey, Metal Eagle, how are you, man? Glad that you're here. I'm going over my my TwitchCon experience. Not limited to TwitchCon, but for the entire trip out there. So, yeah, on Thursday morning, my wife and I got up, gave the kids hugs and kisses while they were still in bed, of which they don't even remember us doing, and we left the house at 4:30 in the morning. Made it up to Chicago, got into Midway, and like parked in like off airport parking, so we actually got a pretty decent deal for parking. And then we made it into the airport. And the airport security at Midway was actually a breeze compared to the return trip. So they were like, empty your pockets, put all your electronics inside your bag, leave the bag open, sent the bag through the scanning conveyor belt thingy, and we just walked through the metal detectors, and that was it. Like, all right, have a good day, peace out. So we were like in and out. Security was like 5 minutes. Like, it took us longer to get from the front door to security than it did for us to get through security, like by a long shot. So then we were like just sitting around for like an hour, and that was okay. While we were there, we saw a bunch of different people that were obviously going to TwitchCon. Some of them were wearing Twitch gear, some of them weren't, but were talking about TwitchCon. Just met a bunch of people. Well, we flew Southwest. Southwest has this policy, 24 hours in advance, you can like pre-register, whatever they call it. Well, at about 12 hours before, I got us registered. There were, so you have seating section A, B, and C, like as far as categories. I'm not sure how many are in each section, each category, but category C is the last category, and there's up to 60 people in that last category. Well, 12 hours in advance, I got section C, seats 50 and 51. So that means there were only 90 people going onto the plane that registered after us, 12 hours in advance. So needless to say, my wife and I did not get to sit next to each other on the plane trip out to California. So that was like the first thing that was not great. Jennifer sat next to a couple women in between, and so she was chatting with them the whole time. I sat between two guys on the opposite side of the same of the aisle of the same row. So like we could look across at each other. We could almost touch each other, like if we stuck our hand out and, you know, like whatever. But of course we'd be like bumping into the people in the aisle seat. So we didn't actually do that. So then, you know, I should keep this up. I should keep this one up. Yeah. So anyway, so we weren't sitting next to each other. So that was like the first thing that kind of was like, this isn't great, but at least we got out there, right? So then we went, I actually sat next to a guy who's a developer for Jack in the Box. So we might, the Schwobe channel, the Schwobe show, might be getting some Jack in the Box merchandise, or not merchandise, but some of the games, and we'll be doing some Jack in the Box games on the Variety Day. So let me know if you guys like that idea or not. But yeah, the Jack in the Box guy. So I sat next to him, and that was pretty cool, talking to him about, you know, what he does and whatever. And so then once we got there, we went and got our yeah, Jason, it was a good time talking with that guy. And of course he's like in the airplane, so he's like so like I talked to him for like, I don't know, a half hour maybe, but he was like actually off work and getting ready to do the full stream for the full TwitchCon thing. So he's like, dude, I don't mean to be rude. And I'm like, dude, I get it. Chess Coach, how are you, buddy? Tandy Love, how are you? So yeah, so we got to the airport, got our luggage. Amazingly, we got all of our luggage without any issue. We had 2 checked bags, one for her, one for me. Got that taken care of. Nothing was broken, nothing was missing. Perfect. Went across the street, got the car rental. Again, no real issues. It would have been nice to have a slightly larger car, but the car itself was just fine. As far as like economy and getting around and getting us into it. Like, we're used to larger cars because we got the 3 kids, And so we need to have a car that's just physically big enough to fit the three of them side by side in the back. And when they were younger, with the booster seats and all that, so we're used to like the slightly larger cars. But whatever, it was fine. So, um, so yeah, so the car was fine, little on the small side for what we're used to, but overall, not a big deal. So we go to the Airbnb. We get there, I don't know, about an hour before we can like officially check in. And so then we go out, grab some lunch, come back, get checked in. And it's, as far as the map, let's see if I can actually pull up a map without, actually disclosing the full location of where it's at, because they don't like it when you do that. So let's switch back to this. Let's switch to satellite. Come on. Cross country. Yeah, come on. You can go away. Okay. There's Los Angeles. Here's San Jose. So of course we have mountain ranges. Let's switch this. There you go. Okay, so of course we have mountain ranges up here and over here. And then San Jose is in the valley all through here. And this whole area is considered to be Silicon Valley. So anyway, the airport is right here in the middle, and then like right here where the wording of San Jose is, right below it is the convention center. So it's like drop through here, and we should have stopped by and picked up our badges, which the badges are actually pretty sweet. So here's my wife's, the yellow one, and here's mine, the blue one. Now, as an affiliate, all of them were white backed. I don't know why. Every other badge that I saw, and staff could probably correct me on this, but staff had, or the community and the partners both had the back here printed up with like a basic schedule of when things were open and whatever. And they advertised the app and all that kind of stuff. And there were various stickers that you could get. So like Jennifer, for whatever the reason, got this sticker. You could get a Prime sticker, which JPS happened to get because he's, the Prime member. There were a bunch of different stickers that you could get that allowed you to do different things. But anyway, the affiliates got the cheapo badges with nothing printed on the back. And these are like a lot flimsier too. Like, look at that. And then look at this one. Like, this one just... like, I'm holding them the same way. And it, like, they're significantly... like, the affiliates just aren't nearly as thick. So, whatever. Yeah, baby, Prime. I don't know. Maybe I should get some googly eyes going on again. That was fun. That was fun. Googly eyes. Have I heard of Twitch Prime? No, I don't know what Twitch Prime is. So anyway. So yeah, going back to there. So then we stayed in an Airbnb right along this line here. So basically right where the neighborhoods ended, just above. So like right through here. So it was the type of thing where we could look. It didn't feel like we were going up the mountain at all as we were going there. But then when we looked out the windows, we could see over the whole valley. But then when we looked out, and that was at the front windows, and then when we looked out the back windows, it was like looking up at the up the mountain. So that was like we were right there where the valley like really starts to not become valley, and the mountain really does become mountain. So I mean, as far as like the geographical location, it was great. I can't take myself seriously with these googly eyes. I just want to play all day. I'm such a child. All right. How about we do this? My real face. That's right. I brought my real face in. Okay, so hey JJ 2051, what is up, Dab? So we got to the Airbnb after lunch, and then so my wife was absolutely beat, being up so early and all that sort of thing. So she took a quick nap, and that's when I did my stream. Now, the really cool thing about the stream is that so as I was doing that stream, I turned around and I saw or I heard noises in the background. No, JJ, I don't know what you're talking about, man. This is my normal face. This is my normal face. Sorry. Hey, Radcan, how are you? So yeah. So my wife took a nap. I started streaming, and it was the only time that I actually streamed from my own channel. So I'm streaming, and I'm sitting there on my phone, and I'm like doing some tactics, and I hear some noises. And so I look back, and I'm like, turkeys! Like, there were 6 turkeys all coming at me. The closest one was like 10 feet away. And yeah, JJ, right now I'm telling my story of TwitchCon. So I got into California on Thursday. TwitchCon didn't actually start until Friday as far as like the main convention. They had like Developers Day on Thursday, but we didn't go. So anyway, so on Thursday, so I'm streaming and I hear this noise and I look back and there's like 6 wild turkeys and they're like all coming at me. Not running, so I'm not like afraid for my life, but they're all in a huddle. Dude, Jason, thank you so much for the subscription. I greatly appreciate it. And 7 months in a row. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Maybe it's time for some sexy face. I can't. This one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So anyway. So after the stream, we get in the car, and on some recommendation from yeah, JJ. So on the recommendation of the women that my wife sat next to on the plane going over, we decide to go up to Los Angeles. So we want to go see the coast. We want to see the sunset. We want to see the Golden Gate Bridge, which is at the very, very tippy top. So here's San Jose, and so we basically take one of these roads, Come up here, come up here. And here is Los Angeles. Or not Los Angeles. San Francisco. Los Angeles is the other way. Wait, you don't like my face? Is it not pretty enough for you? Oh, okay. How about this one? Ah, ah. Geographic lesson. Yeah. So, up here is San Francisco, not Los Angeles. I kept saying Los Angeles. This is San Fran. So, we go up to San Fran. So yeah, here's San Jose, which is where we're, the convention's at, and we just drive up 101. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Here's the airport for San Fran. And so then we end up taking one of the roads across over here and meeting up at the coast over here. So if we get down real close here, we can see we actually we somehow end up right here. There's a McDonald's in here somewhere. Where's the McDonald's at? There's a McDonald's somewhere down here. Anyway, so we stop. Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. Here's the McDonald's. So we park at the McDonald's and walk up here. Now these two buildings had gotten demolished. I don't know why. They got demolished. So we stood at the fence and looked out at the ocean, and this is a big drop off. It doesn't look like it, but that right there is at least 50 feet, probably closer to 100 feet drop, just whoosh, straight down. These are double, or these are 2-story houses or apartments, and you can see how their height, and then look at this height right here. This is probably 100. It might even be 150 feet drop off. I don't know. So anyway, we looked through the fence at the ocean that way. Then we got back into the car, drove along, and found this little drive and parked in this area. And walked out. I actually walked out to right here. But at that point, it was, it was sheer cliff, just whoosh. Now this was this area was at an incline, so I was able to walk down it, but it was so slippery, and it was just dry dirt. So it was so slippery that I'm Jennifer, you should not go down there. And I started my way back up. So I took some video while I was down here, and then scampered back up this hill. And so then we made our way up this road and across through this park and made it up to the Golden Gate Bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge is a very, very interesting place. There is no toll to go north. It's free. You can go north as much as you want, never pay a toll. To go south, on the other hand, it's $8 to pay that toll. So realistically, you're paying $4 each way, because they know that in order to get back south, you'll have to go around all of this and all of this and all of this and all of this. And so that whole trip is hours. So they know they have you. And so they're just we can cut our labor and cost. We can cut our materials and cost. We can cut them in cost. We can cut our cost of labor. We can cut our cost of materials. We can cut our cost of operations in half, literally, by only charging one direction. That's what they do. So for them, there it works. So we go across the bridge, and we decide, hey, look, there's this lookout thing. So we pull in here and we park right here where this car is, right there. And there's a sign right here. Now, let me get off this here real quick and pull up the right imagery. I know I have to have had it. Give me just a moment. I gotta find it. Did I not actually save it here? Oh no, I'm gonna have to copy this over real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna have to copy this over. So pull up these images, give them a copy to the Dropbox. They'll load up real quick. Camera. So I love this song. Had that spirit here since 1969. Okay, here we go. There they are. Okay. Good deal. All right. So no, I was not born in 1969. So we park, like I said, where'd my map thing go? Oh, apparently I closed my window. Apparently I closed my map window. That's rip. Okay, so anyway, we parked, and right in front of our car was this sign. This sign right here. Caution, frequent thieves keep passports and valuables with you. So Jennifer and I, everyone was born in 1967. So Jennifer and I take our phones, take our stuff, like whatever, stick it in our pockets. We forget about her backpack that's sitting in the back of the car. That's right. We've forgotten about her backpack. With this sign just graciously sitting in front of the car, we return to the car. That's right. Someone shattered the back window, took her bag. So can't take me seriously with this face. All right, how about this one? How about this one? Right? At least they didn't take the Doritos. And actually, you can see right below the Doritos. Look at that. Look at that right there. That is a power charger, like a portable power battery thing. Now, granted, it's not like it's a high value thing. But it's like they smashed the window, reached in, there's enough glass for when they reached in, and then they pulled the bag out through the window, and like all the other, like the vast majority of the glass is sitting outside of the car. So we call the cops. I call 911. I have no idea what the local number is that it needs to be, you know. You're scared of this? Okay, okay. Let's see what we can do for you. How about this one? I even like my my mustache. I can like twirl it almost if I can like figure out where it is on my face. That's right. That's right. So anyway, yeah. So so we called the cops. I call 911 because I have no idea who to call, like what the local numbers are. And I'm one that I keep all the local numbers in my area for the police so that I'm not like tying up the 911 numbers. And like, because if I actually have an emergency, I know how to dial 911, right? If I don't have an emergency, it's just like, hey, somebody like into an accident, like no one's hurt, nothing, whatever. I'm not going to dial 911 on that because that's not like an emergency. No one's hurt, no one's injured like this. I would not have dialed 911 on this if I had like local numbers, but I didn't. So I dial 911 and they're like, so where are you at? And I tell them and they're like, okay, that's not us. Hold on. And so like they transfer me to another like 911 precinct district thing. I don't know. And the dude that originally answered was like, yeah, we gotta break in. It's on your side. Peace out. Like, didn't exactly say it that way, but basically that's what he was. It was like, auto break in at Golden Gate. They're on your side, not our jurisdiction. All yours. And like he couldn't get rid of us like fast enough. So that person was like, okay, well let's get the dispatch going for like somebody to actually get out there, get you a insurance claim, or not insurance claim, but an accident report so that you can do your insurance claim. So fine, whatever. They're like, it'll be like 30-40 minutes. Fine. So we see like a motorcycle cop come up and pull over this other car. And I'm like, 10-1 says that cop is the one that was coming for us, and we're just not high enough on his priority. Now, mind you, this is 10 o'clock at night now. No, we go back to the car at 8 o'clock. By the time the cop gets done pulling over that car that he decided to pull over instead of helping us, it's past 9:20. By the time we leave the area, it's 10 o'clock. And this is California time, so it's midnight our time. And we haven't had anything to eat other than what was on the plane. No, other than at lunchtime, which was like 2 o'clock for us. So we've now gone 10 hours without food. So we are like starved. I'm like getting dizzy, having a hard time driving, just because like I need food. But anyway, so they give the accident and he's like, well, did you have anything in the car? It's like, well, we had the bag in the car. That's what got stolen. He's like, was it in sight? It's like, you know how to patrol? Like, I didn't actually say that to him, but like, if crime is so bad that you have to put up a sign here that says, we don't know how to keep you safe, keep your own stuff, like theft is prominent here. If you have to put that kind of sign up, you're not doing your job. Just saying. So anyway, he's like, well, you should have had the stuff out. That's why you got broken into. It's like, thanks, Sherlock. So anyway, I was not happy with this guy at all. And so like after everything was written up, because I'm not gonna go out and like antagonize the cop. So like after everything was done, I'm like, yeah, I let him know that I knew that he had pulled over the other person, and he was like, I forget exactly how I said it, but I'm like, yeah, it looked like you had like pulled over someone else, and he was like, oh yeah, I was trying to get him to pull off here, but they didn't want to pull off here. I'm like, dude, we had a break-in. As far as we know, they might still be here watching us. Like, you have no care about anyone other than like, oh hey, look, we're gonna get this speeding ticket or whatever that was that they were going after. So I was like less than thrilled with San Francisco's PD. So anyway, so afterwards, yeah, it sucked. It sucked. Gotta go to bed though. Oh man, Joseph, you have a great one. It's like nearing like 10:45 your time, so I totally get you. Have a great one. We'll catch you tomorrow. So we go to the San Francisco airport, swap out cars. So at least now we don't have a broken window that we're driving around all town with for the full weekend. So that was good. All right, chess coach. Next TwitchCon, man. Yeah, next TwitchCon. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up a couple other things here real quick. So, chess coach, how long do you need? Like 30 seconds, a minute, maybe, something like that. I'm gonna just take a quick break myself. I'll be right back. Chess coach, that'll give you some time, and then we'll reconvene here in like 30, 45 minutes, something like that. All right, I'll be right back. Did I say minutes? I meant seconds. I love this mustache. Oh, Joseph Whale, thank you so much for those severed doggy heads. Hey, take a look at that. The severed doggy heads? I got a pin of one. Joseph, are you still here? Take a look. All right. So, Thursday's over. Yay! Thursday was by far the worst day of the entire trip. The day we got there should have been one of the best days, was the absolute worst day. And you are very welcome there, chess coach. You are very welcome. So, Friday. Wonderful, glorious Friday. The beginning of TwitchCon. So we apparently could have picked up our badges ahead of time on Thursday. Jennifer and I didn't exactly realize that. I gotta do something else. This one's bugging me. This one's bugging me. How about this one? This one's great. I like it. I like it. I can't take myself seriously right now. I don't think I want to, though, either. So, All right, so Jennifer and I stood in line for 4 hours. 4 hours. I think what you could say is dedication. All right, so here's the map. Here is the map. So we started right here at the star. We parked in the parking garage that you actually can't see here, but that's where we parked. So we came across, we got in line. Here's the line. We're looking down. We can't see the end of the line. Now this line is drawn as we walked and waited. So we went down the sidewalk into a little tiny alley, around in like a sub-level kind of thing, back out through the same alley, went up the other same side of the sidewalk, but we like split the sidewalk into lanes basically. So we had the oncoming and whatever, into the parking garage that is underneath the convention center. Yeah. Up, around, and so it was like right around here that it was like 3 hours for us. My wife's about ready to faint. She's hungry. She's tired. And so, and my wife has blood sugar issues, so she has to like get some food. So I talked to the guys behind us and in front of us, and I was like, all right, everyone's cool with it. Like, and that was a cool thing about this, is that everyone was like chill with each other in the line. I saw no fights, no arguments, no nothing. And there were people like exiting the line and coming back, but everyone was like, dude, we know who you are. We understand the situation, and we're going to want you to return the favor back to us when we need to go out and of the line to do whatever and come back. So I exited the line, got Jennifer some food and some drink, used the restroom, came back. So I left here. When I came back, they were all the way up here, and I'm like, wow, something has like drastically happened. And so then we found out that they like cut everyone in through this area. So like all of this that we made up, we just re-siphoned over here. And 90 minutes, I didn't wait 30 minutes on any given day. Oh, that's amazing, chess coach. That is absolutely amazing. Now, to be fair, I did not wait anything more than 2 minutes on any of the other days. Like I literally walked up, got like in line, which it was more of a like funnel system, so that like for the security checkpoints. This face is absolutely insane. Like every once in a while I like take a glance at it and it's like, is that really what I look like? Is that really what I look like? I don't know. Maybe I should talk like this while I have this face on. What do you guys think? I think I shall. Okay. So we stand in the line. So I exit, I come back. I'm gone for like maybe 5 minutes, and we like travel that much of a distance. So I'm like, something has got to be different. So that's when like it was less than 5 minutes later that we saw that this happened. Well, at that point they started showing or adding new sessions over here, but they were like actively printing these. I can't talk like that. I cannot talk like that. Wow, my viewer count has like plummeted. I don't know if that's from the voice or from the effect. There, let's do this. All right. I feel like I have a little baby face now. Goo ga, goo goo, gaga. Uh, okay. Much better and appropriate. So anyway, yeah, so we stand in line for 4 hours. We leave, or I leave, I come back, and we moved like 400 or 500 feet. Like, it was a massive move in comparison to the time frame that it should have been. So that's this, right? Do I have any of the lines? I do. So here is where we, here's where we first get in line. So you can see, like, we're in this line, and this is the return line. And you can kind of see something going on up here, right? Take a look at this. This schmuck stops in this lane, lets somebody out, and the bus comes up and hits the door. Bam! The cop that came to investigate the accident tells this guy 4 times to get out of this lane and to pull into the bus lane so that traffic can get around him. All right, JJ, you have a great night. We'll talk to you later. Of course, you can always rewatch the VOD and hear the rest of it. So, but yeah, so the cop tells this guy like 4 times. The 4th time, like, we were still far enough away that we could not hear the conversations, but we could hear the cop the 4th time, like, get over there. It was absolutely insane. Like, this guy would not listen. So I'm thinking that he was probably like an Uber driver kind of thing, and was driving somebody into the convention, and those convention people opened the door and either didn't shut the door properly or didn't look when they opened it, or I don't know what. I'm sure the bus isn't going to be at fault for this accident. I'm sure of it. So anyway, here is the underground area that we were at. And here's the alleyway that we were like walking through to get to this underground area. And then back through. And then I met this dude. So he and his son had the same like wig thing on, and he's an affiliate streamer as well. So I got his information. He streams Fortnite. His streams, if you like Fortnite, his streams actually are a blast to do. So yeah, whatever. So here is where all of the different stations are to get your badges. So thankfully they didn't have the badges pre-printed, and then they are like sorting through the 50,000-60,000 badges to find yours. They just said, all right, who are you? They scan your barcode, pulls up your information, verifies that information against your driver's license, and voila. They print out the badge. Now the badges were taking like 30 seconds-ish to actually get, so however many stations they have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I count 14 stations. So if you're dealing with the badge getting printed for 30 seconds, and you're dealing with the person to get the badge printed in the first place for, like, say, 30 seconds, you're there at a minute. That means you can only get 60 people through in an hour. Times the 14 times 60. That means at most you can get, like, well, let's say not at most, but roughly speaking, 850 people an hour. So they obviously were going a little bit quicker than that, but I mean, it's easy to see why the line was just so long. They figured it out, and I think it was more that there were just less people coming. So this would have been for like the line for everybody attending all 3 days, and for Friday only people. So Saturday only and Sunday only still had to go through the lines, but I'm sure that they had every single line open here to get people shuffled through. Whereas that first day, they had a partner section only. And so, like, this other side was what everyone else was on. So like seven stations for non-partner, 7 station for partner. So partners actually went through a lot quicker. Like what JPS was talking about. Like they waited like 90 minutes to get through or something like that. And chess coach was saying that that he was only in like a half hour. But chess coach, didn't you get yours on Thursday, not Friday? Anyway, but yeah, this was the line, and then here's the line. Still not even like we passed this area and had to come back to it. So it's like you see the light at the end of the tunnel, but you still aren't at the end of the tunnel. You still had more line to get through. But we finally got through. My wife and I got our badges. Yay! So yeah, that was less than fun. Did it? Okay. Well, that's not too bad. And then later that same day, we had this. Here we go. We all, like, this was actually within a half hour, I think, of Jennifer and I getting our badges. So it was a lot of fun. And Jennifer and I really didn't do a lot on Friday comparative to Saturday and Sunday. Part of which was we stood in line for half of the day of the event. So anyway, Jennifer and I and JPS, actually, we come through. Oh, thank you so much for the biddies there, JPS. So Jennifer and myself and Jason, we start going through the exhibit hall. Let's see if I have a picture of that. I should, although I don't think I transferred it. Let me see if I can transfer that here real quick. So we yeah, that should be it. So the three of us are walking through the exhibit hall, and Jason reaches up to me and he's like, "Dude, you have a fan." Yeah, the pick was great. Absolutely great. Okay, so here we go. Ah, Rufus and Doofus, thank you so very much for those biddies. Thank you so very much for those. So yeah, this here is like the convention hall. So there's like technically Expo Hall 1, 2, and 3, but they've removed like the dividers, so it's like one huge area inside. So like all of these back here are like little individual booths of like product. EJ, welcome. How are you, buddy? It's been a long time. So all of these back here are like individual products, and different things. So like there was a company. Here we go. I gotta. This one's absolutely driving me insane. Here we go. So this mouse pad I got from one of those companies, and they're like, and there was a company that was like local to San Jose, which check out the merch that I got here. Yeah, San Jose merch. And they're like just selling like apartment properties, like have absolutely nothing to do with games or the internet or anything of that nature. They're just like, it's a convention, sign us up for it. Whatever. So that's this right here, Fairfield Residential. And it's a nice little stylus pin on the one side and ballpoint pin on the other. Pretty cool. So like we're going through this area, and Jason's like reaches up to me, taps me on the shoulder, and is like, "Man, you got a fan." So apparently this guy reaches up, grabs Jason, and is like, "Is that Schwoby?" And so so I get a picture with this guy. His name's Weary2. Come on. Come on. All right, here we go. Here we go. Weary2. So he like first person outside of like a group of us that like obviously know that we're each other are here. So like Chess Coach and Aaron and Manus and Jason and myself, like we all meet up with each other. We know we're there. We're communicating with each other. Like this dude just spots me in the crowd and is like, "Hey!" Like that was like very, very surreal for me. Like I'm the small little streamer guy. Like nobody knows me other than like the group of people that we're already with. And like never would have thought that anyone would have ever recognized me. And he's like, "Schwoby, it's Weary2, bro. How's it going?" So, and then the TwitchCon 2018 in the background, like when I'm taking the picture, I see something in the background and I don't know what it is, but I just angle the camera just enough to like, okay, that looks like it's in focus. And so I send him the picture, and then it's like, I'm looking at it later and I'm like, dude, that was perfect framing for that TwitchCon. That was great. So, that was just like a happy little accident kind of thing with the TwitchCon framing in the background. But yeah, that was like my first experience of anyone knowing who I was, like outside of us, right? So anywho, that was an absolute blast meeting him. And then, so all of us talked about it, and with the exception of Chess Coach, who ended up going to the party, we were all kind of like, with the organization that Twitch had for getting into the convention itself, we don't want to even go to the party tonight, which apparently was an amazing thing, but I digress. Chess Coach went, so he might be able to fill us in on some of the details that was going on at the party, but the rest of us, we went out, did dinner, and then went back to the hotel that Aaron and JPS were at, and did a short little stream. So some of you guys got to witness that, but here is one of those fantastic images. Oh, come on. Here we go. Here we go. So this was actually screen captured from the stream. So Jason and Aaron and I, we all played, taking turns playing against each other on different sides of the table. Hey, Abaguar, how are you? I am talking about my TwitchCon experience. And overall, it was a blast. So just had a really rough first day before TwitchCon even started, up through the first half of the first day of TwitchCon. But yeah, so Jason and Aaron and I, we all played chess over the board, live streamed it, and my wife is over in the corner over here, and Aaron's wife is over in the corner, like up in this area, but like off camera. So I'm not sure if I can actually get, or if I have a picture of that in this area or not. Yeah, actually I do. So yeah, this is my view. So here's Sam, Aaron's wife, and obviously Aaron, and then JPS, and I'm sitting at the end here. So it was like one of their turns. So it was an absolute blast playing over the board against these guys. Just so enjoyable. So then that was the close of Friday. Saturday came. We show up, like, I don't know. We're not there right when it opens, but we're there pretty early. Did you? Yeah, that was a fun stream for me. And I take it that it was for Aaron and Jason as well. So, anyway, Saturday comes around. The place is packed. Like, there were people there on Friday, but I get the feeling that there were a lot of people that just came, got their badge, and took off and was like, I'm done with Twitch for today. I don't even want to deal with Twitch for today. And they just came back on Saturday with their 3-day pass because it was packed. But, so I would have to say that, like, they have training sessions or whatever they want to call them, breakout sessions, or I don't know. But some of it is like monetizing fun, how to make money with Twitch, and like one of them was like balancing stream life with family life, and one of them was like, I don't know. There were a ton of them. Like at any given hour point, there were like 4 or 5 of these sessions going on at the same time. So if you wanted to attend them live, you had to like kind of pick and choose which ones you did, but they're all available online right now on Twitch as like VODs. So if there's anything that you want to see, including the keynote, it's all on Twitch's website through the various rooms that they were being broadcast from. So I actually have gone back and watched some of the VODs that I was unable to attend the actual sessions of. So most of these I feel were specifically, and the keynote was amazing too. Like there was a lot of, I'm going to call it dead space, because it was like, hey, let's highlight this streamer. And that was like a 3-4 minute thing, and then he like came back, talked about some stuff. Let's highlight another streamer. Okay, let's talk about some stuff. Hey, let's highlight another streamer. So it was like cool that they were highlighting different streamers and showing how like some people do things, and like they were giving examples. But like had they cut down all the extra fluff, the thing could have been done in like 15 minutes. So forewarned, you can skip through a bunch of it and not miss really any of it. So whatever. But yes, all of the stuff that happened in like the sessions and whatever, all of those were recorded and are currently available. Hey, Midnight Rhino. But given there are like 350 streamers around Twitch, right? Yeah. So anyway, so all of these sessions were being recorded, whatever. So anyway, Jennifer and I attended 3 of the sessions on Saturday. It was so busy everywhere else. It's like, let's do these things, because like, I mean, there's only so much that you can do throughout the hall. So I'll pull the hall image up again. So here's the hall, the expo hall. So like all of these are like games and different things. So like right here, this one was the booth for Jack in the Box, and this one, like one of these spots was for Red Bull, and this Twitch area was like different stations where you could like talk with Twitch staff. So like there were like, if you wanted a specific game, like these areas were great to go to, but there's only so much of that kind of stuff that you can do before it's like, okay, I've already seen that game, I've already talked to the people about that. And then back here was like all of the like vendors kind of stuff. So like there were half a dozen different energy drinks advertising like different flavors and consistencies, and like all natural versus synthetic, and like longer lasting, quick acting, like anything that you wanted, you could have pretty much found from the vendors as far as energy drinks. Ironically, there wasn't like Monster there, but Red Bull was there. So maybe they're like, you know what? Red Bull and Monster don't like, I don't usually see the two of them competing in the same arenas. So maybe they've like split events up. I don't know. That's just, oh, was Monster there? I didn't see him, but it made sense that they would be. Oh. And see, I'm not a partner, so I wouldn't know that. Rip. But anyway. So yeah, there were at least. Yeah, right? So, so like all of these things up here were like the places that would sell you stuff and give away things for free and like enticements and things like that. So like, hey, I've got this product, I've got this whatever. It was, all of these were like consumables, whereas these were like game show off things. And then you had the educational zone where it was like, you have microphones, and Streamlabs was there. Check this out. I got a pair of these amazing socks with the Streamlabs logo on them. I'm totally going to be wearing these sometime soon. I'll even wear them on stream if you guys would like. But yeah, Streamlabs was there. That was fun. Stood in line for that, like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes to spin the little wheel to figure out, to see what merch I was going to win off of that wheel. But then they had these giveaway bags, and the giveaway bags are actually really, really cool. At this point, I'm not talking about Streamlabs. I'm talking about just Twitch itself. Where'd my bag go? Oh no. Anyway, so one of the sessions, breakout sessions that Jennifer and I went to, they were handing these books out. Look at that. Aren't these like amazing? Line ruled. Like, I mean, these are legit amazing books. These are probably like $5 books, or if not more, like if you're going to maybe $10, whatever. So anyway, Jennifer and I each got one. So yeah, like just a lot of cool stuff. Oh yeah, I got a Streamlabs sticker. Check this out. So Thursday or so Friday, I met a couple streamers. Yeah, right. $10 book without the Twitch logo, and then it has the Twitch logo on it. So I mean, it's great stuff. And then let's see, where did that bag go? I don't know where my bag went to. Oh no. That's disappointing. I'm not sure where it is. Anywho, but yeah, so there were goodie bags and things like that all over the place. One of the things that I got was this TwitchCon 2018 lanyard. That's pretty cool. I like that. And I met some music streamers. So like during the day, I follow music streamers because like I don't have to interact per se to enjoy their stream. I would normally, like prior to Twitch and the music streamers that I found, I just have Pandora on. So I can do a lurk mode on the music streamer channels, and then if I hear something, then I can go in, comment and chat, and then I'm done again with that for a while. So I've met a lot of music streamers from that, and so Two Guys One Couch is a music streamer, and they gave me, one is a magnet and one is a sticker, and this is their potato. I don't exactly know why they are like all about potatoes, but potato is like their word. Like if they're like potatoes, it's both a good thing and a bad thing. And then like their like catchy song that they always sing is Africa, so they've got the Africa thing sticker for them as well. That was a lot of fun, and getting to like actually meet them face to face was really good. It's a couch potato, right? And then Jason and I actually on the first day on Friday, we met this Crowd Quest thing, and so they are coming out with some really cool things, really cool offerings. Yeah, so they were like right here where this Intel Streamer Zone is, like you go out. No, that's Expo Hall 3. It's back here behind the Indie Zone. So like right here is like a hallway through to the back, and that gets you to. And actually, if I pull up the waiting map, we can see it. So, like the exit puts you out right here and into like this area. And so like right here, this south hall that it's labeled as is where Fortnite was. And they actually had a tank there. But then in front of it, they had the music streamer section. So like if you wanted to meet a music streamer, you go to that area and you would have found them, like all of them. That's like just where they were. Unless you were Samuel Tucker Young or I have a picture of him here. Okay, so Sam and Raquel Lilly, and then there was a third person, and they were hired by Twitch to provide musical entertainment for the merch store line. So they were either in the back or doing their music thing for the merch store, and then they go into the back and hang out with the music streamers, and then they come up and do their gig. So they were like just moving back and forth all the time. But yeah, it was an absolute blast. And so like Saturday, we were there the longest, but it kind of felt like we did the least. But then once Saturday was done, Jason and chess coach and Jennifer and we went out for dinner, and coach and I played a game right there in the restaurant. Let's see, where's that one at? I have it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh no! Here it is. Here it is. It's all good. So yeah, coach and I were playing right there in the restaurant, and I ended up beating him that game. True story, I beat coach. I think coach didn't, or I know coach didn't see something, and I think that it might have been due to like sloppy piece placement on my side. But yeah, I ended up beating him, and he was like, I completely missed a checkmate. And like, I make my move, and he's just like, this is like repeat. And apparently Jason and he had a very similar game earlier in the day. So anyway, he shows me where I made the mistake of not doing the checkmate that I should have. But we continued playing it out until like it was down to I think it was one rook, maybe it was two rooks, and my king against his king. And so he's like, okay, you got it. I'm good with this. So at that point he resigned. But yeah, like it was an absolute blast playing against coach. And our couple of games that we played after that, yeah, I didn't win those. Not by even a little bit. Like he slaughtered me. Which rightfully so, he should. So, no complaints, no complaints. But yeah, very fun, very fun. And so that was Saturday. And then Sunday comes along. And so we've seen most of the exhibits that we wanted to see. We did one of the training sessions that we wanted to do. The second training session that I wanted to do actually ended up being one that was on Saturday, so we just completely missed it. That was an oopsie on my part. So, so what we ended up doing was we went around and did like all the extra stuff. So we found like some Twitch giveaway stuff. I won fair and square. Oh, thank you very much, Coach. So we found some Twitch stuff where they were passing out bags of like goodie stuff, and that's actually the bag that I was trying to find, but I can't find it right now. So anyway, I got a deck of Magic cards. Everyone did, and that was in a bag with some like this kind of whatever. We also got this packaging here, and I've already taken all the stuff out of it, but in that was a deck of cards, a keychain, and then a dog tag on a necklace, like the metal, like a dog tag style necklace. And so we have, Jennifer got one and I got one, and so we gave our two girls the dog tag necklaces, and then my son one of the keychains here. But I think these are absolutely amazing. Like, these are solid metal. I mean, good stuff. And then I signed up to be part of the community testing thing. So part of the Twitch user research community. And so by doing that, I got to grab a like a little pin set. And so in that, I got the little puppy dog. And then Jennifer and I went through the merch store, which had a line. But at that point, like, the previous 2 days were like an hour and a half plus. On Sunday, it was only like a half hour. So we were like, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it now. And so then we got like 4 grab bag pins. And this was the pin that I got. And then we gave the other 3 pins to the kids. And so then they got their own pins that way. And then I forget where exactly it was. It was at near the entrance. As a Twitch affiliate, I got a Twitch affiliate pin. That was pretty cool. I like that pin. They have the Omen Challenge across the way, which again, I've said I have no idea what the Omen Challenge actually is. So, but they give out that pin, and then if you are ordering an HP and you're spending at least $900, let me know, and I can give you a percentage off discount code. So, yeah, cool stuff. And then I have never, so you know those like air vortex like chambers, and usually that's like a cash grab, so they like put in a bunch of singles and you're like acting all crazy trying to grab the money like everywhere you're going. Well, they had bits in there, like little paper bits, and so then you collect X number of these paper bits and trade them in, and then it's like in a tiered system. So like you get 1 to 15 or something like that, and you get 250 bits, and you get 16 to 30 or something like that, and you get 500 bits, and then anything over 30 you get 1,000 bits. So I've never been in one of these things, like, ever. So I'm just like, I gotta try it. So I go in, and there's a line, but it's like 5 minutes. And so like I'm watching how some of the people in front of me are acting, and it's like, okay, I think I know, I think I get this. So we got 30 seconds in the chamber. So I put my fingers out like a web like this and just put them down a little bit above my waist. And so the air forced all these things up, and they just caught on my finger. So then I go crunch, shoved them in the pocket. Crunch, shoved them in the pocket. And then, like, because I'm like standing there, they were like, I guess there's no like real delicate way to say this, so I'm just gonna say it. Like, there were a bunch of them like collecting in my crotch, which everyone else had that same issue, but no one else actually ever grabbed them. So I'd like take one hand and like grab those, stick them into my pocket. So then after the 30 seconds is done, like I'm at their like counter, and I'm just like unloading my pockets. I got them in like all my pockets, my 2 front pockets, my 2 back pockets. I think I even like shoved them like in my shirt or something like that. I'm just like pulling out everywhere. And so they're like, dude, you got a ton. And so like we're flattening them all out so that they can be put back into the cyclone thing. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and it was a blast. I would love doing those things again. No, they did not poopy. So, but yeah, it was a blast. So they're like, we're counting them out, and we get like a third of the way through, and I'm like, correct me if I'm wrong, this is a tiered system, and it caps out at the 1,000 bits with the 32. I had to get 32 to get the 1,000 bits. And I'm like, so, oh yeah. So I went in there. There were actually 2 locations, one on the main entry level, and it was 20 seconds, and it had a much longer line. We went to a second one that was like up on the second floor off in the way back corner, like where the arcade games were. And I don't think very many people knew that it was there. And there we got 30 seconds. And the wait line was like 5 minutes to get through. Not a big deal at all. Like every person basically was a minute, because it was like 30 seconds to get the old person out and the new person in, and then 30 seconds actually collecting bits. Yeah, the Bitnado was a blast. So like we get like a third of the way through the bits, and I'm just like flattening them out, because they're flattening them out. And so then like one of them's counting, the other one's counting, and I'm like, correct me if I'm wrong, this is like a tiered system, so I just need 32, right? And the one guy was like, yeah. Says to the other girl that's counting, and she's like, how many do you have? She's like, yeah, about 20. It's like, I got about 20. All right, here's your 1,000 bit. And I'm like, yes! And like, there's a stack of them like this much left that did not get counted. So I'm like, I'm still standing there like flattening them out. He's like, you're good, you already got your bits. And I'm like, dude, I crumpled them up. Least I can do is uncrumple them. And he's like, cool. And he like, we get done with it, and he's like, here's another card for some more bits. Thank you for sticking around and helping out, flattening them out. And I'm like, yes. So that was cool. And so it's like, see, it pays to be nice. And I was like, I do that kind of stuff anyway. Like, so, hey, good for me. So yeah, that was an absolute blast. But like the 2 people directly in front of me were competing against each other to see how many bits each of them had. So the one pile from the first person was like here, and the pile from the second person was here. And I'm not sure which one won, but they put both piles together to return. It was about yay thick. My pile was thicker than the 2 of them combined. So like they both commented multiple times, man, you got a lot. How'd you get so many? Like, I just like, I had my fingers out and like I was doing that, but then I was getting the ones that were on, like stuck to my body in various places. And, you know, I was paying attention to that as well, not just like what was in my hands. So, by the time everything was done, like Friday, I'm like, I am not coming to TwitchCon 2019. There's no way. And by the end of it, I'm like, I wouldn't mind coming to 2019. It wouldn't be that bad. So, I mean, Friday was bad because of the lines. Hopefully they can get their poop together and figure out how to actually effectively get the crowd under control, getting through the line, right? If it weren't for that, there'd be no issues with TwitchCon at all. But that was the number one issue. So then there was an after party on Friday, which we did not go to. That was welcome to everyone. There was an after party for partners only on Saturday. And then Sunday, there was no after party. It was done. 6 o'clock, doors closed, everyone's out. Peace. Overall, I had a great time. It's just that, like, Thursday is forever cemented in my head because of the break-in and streaming with turkeys, like, literally gobbling and clucking behind me. The break-in. Yes, the break-in. Now, yeah, you weren't here earlier, Poop. Were there parties on Sunday? My understanding was vendor parties. Okay. That would make more sense, but they weren't actually part of Discord party was on Friday. Oh yeah. I didn't actually see the Discord vendor, I don't think. Maybe I did, and I just didn't go up to him. There were a ton of Discord partners there, though. And I seriously want to know what a Discord partner actually does for Discord. Like, I know what a Twitch partner does for Twitch. They have a lot of people that come in and do whatever. What about the chess brawl party? Fair enough. Well, does this answer your question? Right here. Bam. But yeah, I'm talking about the official Twitch parties. And to my knowledge, there were only 2 official Twitch parties. One on Friday for everyone and one on Saturday for partners. Yes. I believe I heard that she was. And then so Eric and John were here, and then there was what's his name? I forget his name. He's got the significantly more wild hair, and it's like usually orange and like a swooshy kind of thing. I don't remember his name, but yes, he was there too. Amen. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, he was there. I saw him, but I didn't actually get a picture with him. But yeah, like. It was an absolute blast. And my wife is like, you are one of the least nerdy people at this nerd convention. She's like, that's sad. I thought you were like the biggest nerd total. Too much Aaron on the weekend. Yeah, no, it's fine. But yeah, she's like, I thought you were like the biggest nerd doing this stuff, and it turns out you're not. Like, you're one of the least nerdy people that was here. I'm just like laughing. She's not like specifically talking about like you guys here, but like just in general. Twitch chain slip. But like, my wife doesn't even have a Twitch username. Like, I'm not gonna say anti-Twitch, she just doesn't understand it and is more than happy not understanding it. Like, ignorance is bliss. Oh, right. And that was what she was saying. Like, we weren't not nerdy, we were just on the top end of or we were on the lesser nerdy side. Is what she was saying. So yeah, no, I completely understand. So then also on Saturday, we were Jennifer and I were going around, and I had 2 other people faint praise. Yeah. I had 2 other people recognize me. One of which is Vixie Rose. And the other one, I did not get a a business card with him, but I did get a picture with him. I did not get a picture with Vixie Rose. But here's the picture of the other dude that I met, or that I should say came up to me, recognized me, and was like, "Hey, man!" And if we zoom in a little bit, Alexander Gleason. Hey, dude! Thank you so much for the raid. Let me throw up that part. How are you, man? It's great seeing you here. Yeah, this guy, we met outside and then saw him later in the day. Take a look at this. Isn't this guy amazing? And he's got the cutest kid here. Like, when we met up with him inside on Sunday, he's eating a donut, and my wife is like, "Do you like that donut?" And his son's like, "No, no." So, how are you? Yeah, I got the pic, and then yeah. I hope you don't mind me showing, right? Like that's what half of this is all about, is show and tell. So yeah, this guy right here is the guy that came in with the raid. So thank you so very much. But yeah, he plays, at least what I've seen, primarily Fortnite, from what he was saying, and as well. So but yeah, it was an absolute blast. right, yeah. I'm a streamer. Don't show my picture. Did I see Ninja's? I did not see Ninja's post. But yeah, so on Sunday I met both Vixie, excuse me, I almost said Roxy. Vixie, awesome. Dude, thank you so much for the subscription. Jason coming in with the gift sub for it's Mr. Pierce. Thank you so very much, man. Thank you so very much. And thank you so much for the follow. I do greatly appreciate that. Jin Chess. Hype. Oh, that's a great emote there that you have. Thank you so much for the host there as well, Jason. So yeah, tons of streamers, and then I guess like right now I'll go through some of the pictures of just like people. So I literally just showed you it's Mr. Pierce, so I'm not gonna do that one right now. Again, for like 3 reasons, but I'm not gonna get into any of those. But all right, so here we go. Myself with some of the chest bras. Weary 2, and he was like, "Dude, 2 different Deadpools," and I actually saw this Deadpool guy outside in the line, and he was hysterical. And here's from the best I could tell, he was trying to be oh, what's his name? Macho Man Randy Savage. All right, so here Jason and Aaron and I are playing some chess. Sam and I don't know who this guy in the purple is, but he's like directing, like he's being stage presence, and then this guy is like coming out with every act. Hey, Deadly Blade, how are you? Just another picture. All right, so here's 2 guys, 1 couch, one half and the other half. This one I was very unsteady, and then we got photobombed by some other music community streamers, so absolutely great. And then we met Tito the Duck. I guess that's a thing? Okay, whatever. An actual duck, like you can see that he's moving right here in this picture. All right, so this one is Cairo, and this one is Pint Size Fun, and this is Teach Me How to Poop, and this is shoot, what's his name? I am now having a brain dead moment. I want to say Jadavon, but it's not Jadavon. I can see his name, I just can't. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna open up my Discord. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. As soon as I open up my Discord, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that's who it is. Andy Boing, that's right. Andy Boing is a German music streamer. So he actually had quite a ways to go to come to get to TwitchCon. And then this guy, he found me and was like, hey! So that was fun catching up with him. Which side? Yeah. So that's basically, that's most of the pictures there. Jason and I have our picture here, which very cool, very cool. And then of course we have the group of us, the 5 of us. So all in all, I mean, it was a blast being there. So yeah, so I would be happy to answer some questions and all that sort of thing, if you have any. So, but yeah, that's basically the tales of myself. So at TwitchCon, yes, I went to TwitchCon. I saw. I conquered. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, let's see if I can. I foolishly closed out of Discord. Why would I close out of Discord? I don't know. I don't know. Ah, thank you so very much, Jason. Thank you very much there, chess coach. All right, let's see. Let's see. Ah, I see. Zip. So I'm gonna put this into my raw media, into TwitchCon, and save that. Jason, you didn't give me any viruses, did you? But yeah, definitely. If you guys have some photos, I have, like, take a look at this right here. This folder here is nothing but video that I took. I've got over 45 minutes of video from the whole thing that I'm going to be putting together a not a tribute. That's not the right word by any means, but a TwitchCon 2018 experience. There we go. Yeah, that's a nice one. I like it. I like it. Let's see, save image. Actually, let's see. Boop-a-doo. Come on. Did I have that one? No, I don't. All right, save image. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Save image as. Oh, because those are still on my. Wait, no, where are those at? Oh, these are in my Dropbox one. I've got 2 locations for them, and that's probably not a good thing. I'm gonna have to merge these, but yeah, all right, there we go. Yay! Cool. But yeah, I am totally down. Like, if you have images, if you have video, send them over to me. I am going to be compiling a video. I hope to keep it reasonably short. I'll do a quick short version, like 5 minutes total, and it'll be like highlights and whatever. and then I'll do a full version, if you will. That'll be like gearing towards like a 15-20 minute long video. And of course it'll have most of everything from that short version, but it'll have a lot more supplemental stuff and like activities and whatnot. So there you go. So yeah, I mean, TwitchCon was great overall. After we got through the line. Ooh. So Mr. Pierce, are you familiar with the new snap camera features? Welcome to my stream. You have seen me for who I really am. Rah. This was actually premiered at the keynote session. So there are just a ton of different things. So I've saved a bunch of different random ones that I kind of like. So I could be an alien head. I could have googly eyes. I can't even take myself seriously when I do this. I could be a sketch. I could be from Aha. I did this one for a while. I started this stream off with this one. I feel like I should have this one on for more. I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. And then every once in a while, the camera will just like, I don't know, glitch on me. Which this is actually another filter. I mean, the filters are all over the place. I can raise my eyebrows and make my mustache go. Look at it. This is probably one of my favorite ones. Hey guys. Hey. Man, I got this headache. It feels like everything's just like pressurized everywhere. Like I don't know. I don't know, guys. And then there's also this fun one. You can't top this. Then there's this one. This one is called Shovelhead. Hey. Yeah. And then there's this one. Oh wait, I already did that one. And then this is actually the one that I've been going with. The only thing that this one does is it's supposed to like make my eyes better looking. I don't know. Like you can see some glistening on my eyes here. So I don't know. I could go PUBG style. So most of these activate with like eyebrow stuff. So like I raise my eyebrows and it goes up. I raise them again and it goes down. So yeah, PUBG one. We'll keep that one. Like I stay away from like these. Like whatever. Like I open my mouth and I talk and then the tongue just like randomly comes out. Like I don't like that. This one was great for Halloween. This one too. It's okay. Look into my eyes. I have to take off, bud. All right, chess coach. Have a great one. Thank you so much for sticking around here. It's been a blast just talking about the day. I've got some swag that I showed off a little bit of. I got, I had some fun stories to tell. This is a crybaby one. Ooh. Sometimes I have a hot head. I know. All right, Mr. Pierce. You have a great one. Thank you so much for the raid. I do greatly appreciate it. It's been fun catching your streams a couple times, and you were on another stream, but it looked like you were still playing, so I was sticking around on that one as well. But anyway, yeah, it was great. It was great meeting you in person and then getting to meet you a little bit on stream. So thank you so much. Oh yeah, this one. Hey man. Oh, I was saying later to you, to your boy. Oh, I got you, man. It's all good. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, look at this. I could be a rainbow unicorn. I'm a moth face. Okay. Hey, look, I'm a brickhead. Yeah. Where did you say this app is? All right, bro. So to get this app, you have to first go to Snap Camera. I think it maybe be snapcamera.com. Let me double check that. I'm 69. No way. Did I kill my other one? I killed the other one even? Alright. I need to go into here. Okay. So I think it's snapcamera.com. I think. Okay, maybe not. All right, yeah, here we go. Okay, so it's snapcamera.snapchat.com. And so then you download the app and install it. And so I'm physically running this thing. So whenever I want to switch to something, I just click on it. All right. Okay, so then I have some favorites. I have a beard of bees. Is that what this is? I think that's what that is. But then I have all my favorites listed up over here. So I can just go to my favorites and I don't even have to like look through them. They're just there. Then it'll be like, oh, in my googly eyes. And then, hey fellas, how you doing tonight? This is just such a wrong one. But yeah, so you download and install this as an app, and then you have to go in. Um, then you have to go in and enable the camera setting, and that is, and there's a widget that you have to, or not a widget. What is it? And oh yeah, and you can just have everything off. So this is everything off. So I've got absolutely nothing on. It's just the camera. And then I go click. And so that is it's called perfect face. So it apparently narrows my face a little bit. And then gives me like pretty eyes or something. But yeah, so you can have it do absolutely nothing. Oh no. How do I break the glass? Oh, there it is. I've broken glass all over the place. This, strangely enough, feels very familiar. Feels very familiar. So anyway, so after you download it, you do have to go to the Twitch page. And let's see if I can... And you have to run this widget simultaneously. Let's just do this. Oh, that's probably not the one that I want to do. Okay, actually, this will be fine. Extensions. So here on extensions, you have to do this wear Snapchat lenses while you stream, and just install it and add it in. So it's very, very easy. But yeah, so you have to install it, and then you also have to change your camera setting. But the program, when you run the program, it will tell you how to change your camera setting within OBS and all that kind of stuff. So that part is very, very easy to do, you know, relatively, because it tells you exactly how to do it. But yeah, that is the stuff. So, I could be this guy. I don't think it knows what kind of clown to make me. This is not a good one. How about this one? What's this one? Yeah, so I mean, it definitely has some fun attributes to it. But yeah, so this was announced in TwitchCon at the during the keynote. That being said, if we go to twitchcon.com, so watch the VODs. So we have the keynote, whatever. We can actually go to Twitch. Oh, come on. You know, this hosting, one is hosting another, where is that? Videos. Videos. That's what we want. So yeah. I mean it has like all these video things and um where was that other one at? Oh yeah. So if you go to schedule and then sessions, and here's a really, really important part. If you legitimately want to watch some of these. So find out what you want to watch. So I want to watch how to make your games playable and watchable on Twitch. Okay, that sounds good. So I go right here. And so down here we can see, you know, whatever. But then we go to videos. Ah, the videos. You can select what you want. Now, some of the rooms just said, we're recording the entire day and it's like a 7-hour long video. And so you got to like find where it is in the video. Other rooms is like, okay, here's the end of this session, done. Here's the beginning, we're going to start it again. And so there's like a lot of different options going on, a lot of different video sets going on. So you just got to like, not all of them are equally as user friendly. I got it. Oh man, this one looks weird. Okay. Let's see what this one is. I can't. Huh. So supposedly, oh, let's try this one. All right, that one's going into the favorite clips. Yep. Me and my big nose. Small, little, tiny mouth, big nose, and no chin. Fun times, though. Fun times. All right, let's go back to this one. All right, man. It has been awesome getting to meet you and hanging out with you. So, but yeah, there are just tons and tons of options video wise for you to be able to go back, and this is available to anyone, whether you went to TwitchCon or not. If you want to see something, go to twitch.com, go to sessions, and just read what the different things are. You can then click on one of them. It gives you a little bit more information, and then if you want to watch it, just click on the top, and it takes you right there. So I mean, this is a great thing that Twitch has done for us. You go to TwitchCon, you don't go to TwitchCon, it doesn't matter. You have access to all the sessions right here. It's great.